What is this? Volume 10, Route 1. Fight me, fuckboy! Is that what he is? I'm not sure about that. It looks like you're back on the beach, prowling around like you're looking for lost coins and trash with a metal detector. Except you're looking for friends, and people whose lives you can make a little better with your reality warping powers. Come to think of it, maybe you should be looking for lost coins. You're not exactly made of money right now, to say the least. Not made of anything, actually. You look up and see a fishy dude sitting sadly on the shore. Not fishy in the sense that he's suspicious, but in the sense that he literally has fins at his face, but also he is suspicious. Although he's definitely a little fishy in the other sense too. After a few seconds, he heaves an exaggerated sigh and turns his head in your direction. It seems his brooding has been paused momentarily. Hey! You over there! Yeah, I'm talking to you. The one looking around to see if there's anyone else I'm talking to when you're literally the only other person around for miles? Yes, thank you for pointing to yourself. Are you that alien friend slut everyone keeps talking about? Friend slut? Wow, yeah, how dare you slut shame me for friending people? You tell the guy that, yes, you are the friend slut. It's you. That is basically exactly what you are. It's what you do. Slut for friends. You ask him who called you in the first place. You're going to need to thank them for giving you such apt terminology with which to describe yourself. Was it Solix? You bet a lot of money that it was Solix. No, it wasn't fucking Solix, god. Jeez, you really are a hyperactive little boch muncher, aren't you? No, that was something I came up with myself. After hearing everyone talk about you and shower you with praise on Trollian. I'm Eridan, by the way. I'm very rich and very important around here. And by that I mean on this planet. Wow, you sincerely thank Eridan for his nicknaming services? Something tells you that this guy might actually kind of suck though. God, I suck. Wow. My Moirail and my Kismases both spontaneously realized how much of an ungrateful piece of troll garbage I am recently. And they dumped the hell out of me. Ripped my damn heart out like it was part of a grisly offering to the gods. Eridan turns a dramatic eye to the ocean. Oh, it's time for a Feelings Jam. Fuck yeah. You can't believe your luck in running into the one motherfucker on this planet desperate enough to just tell a complete stranger all his troubles? It's giving you the perfect ammo. Ammo with which to pierce his heart. With like, you know, the power of friendship or something. So, I'm like, going through a lot at the moment because honestly, at this point, I'm feeling pretty worthless. Nobody wants to deal with me, or date me, or hate me. Nobody's gonna put up with my unending tidal wave of bullshit. So what even is the point anymore? I don't know, but I don't want to deal with this. Nobody wants to be my friend, and I don't blame them. That's not true, you want to say. No, you want to scream out so loudly that the entire length of the beach reverberates with your declaration. Against all better judgment, you want to be his friend. You want to comfort this broken-hearted fish boy. There's definitely something wrong with you. Yeah, that's not news. There's been something wrong with you. Are you just gonna stare at me like that? Listen, I don't do this shit for free. Open up in front of other people I've never met, I mean. People pay good money for this shit. A good melodramatic Ampora Wallowing from yours truly usually costs a fucking premium. Why does this version of him seem like so much more of an asshole than the original version? Oh, what? Yeah, woe is me, etc, etc. Listen, are you gonna give me the cash or what? Literally, what are you talking about? I don't have money, and even if I did have money, I would not pay you. This guy can't be fucking serious. Why is someone this rich asking you for money? Look, a guy can have hobbies, okay? Sometimes that means taking money from poor people because they saw me when I was having one of my bigger moods. You understand, right? I understand that you're just like every rich person out there. Awesome. Please pay me for listening to my problems. You're starting to get an idea of why people might have gotten sick enough of this guy to dump him without remorse. Calmly, you let Eridan know that you are, simply put, broke as hell. Well, that ain't my problem. Tell you what, if you can't compensate me with cash, maybe we could find an... alternative method of payment? Oh god, no. No, shut the fuck up. I'm not talking about anything dirty or heinous or anything. Give me a little bit of fucking credit. Listen, I'm still messed up over theft and Frisk breaking my heart as carelessly as a perbeast knocks over a wine glass, shattering it into a million pieces. If you couldn't tell by my beach gazing, I'm very lonely. What I want is for you to accompany me on a little friendly outing. Oh, is that all? Because honestly, you would have tried to get him to do something like that without any sort of silly prompting on his part, much less actual emotional extortion. This guy might be even more desperate for a friendship than you at your worst. But you say sure. You're absolutely down to do anything with him. Really? That's awesome. Eridan tries to crack a light smile and fails. Well, I think I'll let you decide what we should do together on our little friend date. After all, you're the expert in this. So I'll go anywhere you think of. You have an infinity of choices to choose from here. Hot damn, really? You haven't been this overwhelmed with choices ever. You can choose to go anywhere with this rich fish bastard? That's... Okay, maybe having infinite choices is way too much. You have to narrow it down. But you certainly have more options than usual. Or maybe you should just ask him where he wants to go. Are there actually gonna be infinite choices? It's gonna be like 2, right? You decide... Oh my god, there is an infinite amount of choices. You're crazy. You're not sure where to go. What do you think, Eridan? Or should I choose all these other bajillion options? I think I would just go with what he wants, first of all. I already told you. I want to go wherever you want to go. I know what it's gonna be. It's gonna be, you choose something, he's like, no, I don't want to go there. And then you choose something else, no, I don't want to go there. It's gonna be that kind of BS. God damn it. You were hoping he'd pick up on your lack of clarity on the best decision. Does he really not have anywhere in particular that he wants to go? Well, surely it doesn't matter what you pick if he's being so insistent on letting you choose. No, he's gonna like veto all of your choices. Let's try Stolen Art Museum. So that's where you want to go. That's fine, I guess. Eridan's frown morphs into a bigger frown. It's clearly not fine for him. Listen, forget this whole thing actually. I think that maybe we just aren't meant to be friends. Given that you couldn't anticipate my needs when you made your decisions so carelessly. What the fuck? You thought he was insistent on doing what you wanted. You were completely fine letting him... Oh god damn it, he's leaving already. Before you even said anything, you stopped paying attention for one freaking text box, and this is what happens? He's moping his way across the beach, away from you, like a humongous tool. And maybe it was for the best. He was giving you some soft zebra vibes, if you're being honest. For once, you don't feel much regret for leaving a guy off your friend list. I don't even know if he was giving zebra vibes. It was more like zebra was giving off Eridan vibes. Game over. I knew this was gonna happen. I bet there's gonna be one choice that he actually likes. How about instead we stay at this boring ass beach? So that's where you want to go. That's fine, I guess. It's gonna be the same crap. Yep, he hates it. He hates my decision, even though he totally said he would be cool with it. Because he's a liar man. Okay, how about we watch a goddamn movie? Yes. Hell yes. Oh, this is what you want to go for, huh? Hell fucking yes. You know what is up. We are totally in fucking sync? You're not sure if that's a compliment or an insult. It's probably both, actually. No, see, I already have movie tickets and had them for like a month and was planning on going in a few minutes from now anyways. So clearly, we were destined to be together as lifelong fucking pals. Because you knew exactly what we were always going to do. You're sorry, he had movie tickets this whole time? Why did he say so? Cause he's a prick. Oh, you know. You don't. You're a little miffed that he was just expecting you to know what he wanted the whole time. But you're not letting it get to you. Moving on. Let's get this show on the fucking road. I'm calling up the airship right now and we can take a nice little scenic route to watch the planet renowned classic known as Shrek 2. There's so much to dissect here. What do you say? Your eyes widen a little and your body instinctively makes a split-take motion. You're sorry, Shrek 2? Classic? Finally, someone's speaking your fucking language. It's an ironic masterpiece that... Suddenly, a hazy memory pops into your head of Shrek and Eridan standing side by side in a desert, surrounded by the black void of a cracked sky. And just as quickly as it pops into your head, it disappears. Oh boy. What the fuck was that? Is your mind playing tricks on you? Was Eridan smiling just now? You're not entirely sure why that stuck out to you. This vision was so out of the place that, were it not for Aradia, you just start thinking none of your vague past memories were real. In fact, it almost makes you doubt that any of what you're experiencing is real. And yet, it strikes you as very familiar. Is there something else you've forgotten somehow? Well, it's probably a different timeline kind of situation, so you're experiencing it again. You refocus on your surroundings. Suddenly, you're on an airship deck. And Eridan's walking in front of you towards the bridge of the ship. Holy fuck, this airship is huge, you say? Also, when did you get here? Ah, it's the narrative pulling strings again. You walked on it like any bipedal, quadrupedal, or septipedal alien? What are you talking about? Sorry, Shrek was making you disassociate? Okay, fine, fucker. I'll just say it again. Welcome to the airship Eridan Ampora. It's practically my second or third home, and basically it's fucking incredible in every conceivable way. No kidding. The airship could probably fit a few city blocks on it. Buildings and all. Hell, it looks like it could fit at least 3 more conventional, less airborne ships on it. You'd probably get tired walking from end to end on the damn thing if you couldn't teleport. You and Eridan mosey on over to the dressing room of the airship. The room is filled with a surprisingly wide variety of outfits, from various capes to casual t-shirts to flarp cosplay to... well, there's a ton of shit in here. There's a pile of ornate sticks in the corner too. You wonder... Don't touch the wand pile, by the way, they don't do anything. Since magic is fake as shit after all. You resist the urge to laugh at his face. Of course magic is real. Those are all just confiscations that I confiscated from unscrupulous lowbloods in a store. So you robbed them, basically. With, my many stacks of cash given to the owner. Definitely not something I like having here. Right. Your eyes wander a little bit more around the room. And besides the elaborate costumes with crazy labels, angsting ensemble? Really? You see a lot of really fancy dresses. They look pretty neat. You kinda wanna put one on. It's about time for you to add another fan art generating attire to your wardrobe. Hell no, those dresses are mine. Wait, really? You're a little surprised. You knew he had a sense of fashion, but you didn't know that his taste was so good. The dresses look so pristine. You ask him if he's ever put them on himself before, or if he just keeps them here to look nice. Of course I've put those on before. Just... they're private use only, you know? And before you get the wrong idea, no, I'm not like that. Or I'm not like thinking about my gender or anything like that. When I put them on, they just feel nice and breezy and shit. I mean, let's be real, gender's more or less a fake as hell mess that puts unnecessary restraints on people's lives anyway. It's just so arbitrary, you know what I'm saying? Not really, because I feel like you've never said anything like this before. This feels very retconning. To nobody's practical benefit, I might add. And it's not even like there weren't trolls who were assigned differently at birth, even back a long ass time ago. Point is the concept that gender is a strict binary isn't archaic. It's just flat out wrong. And I think it's honestly really kind of fucked up. Especially since people who go out and say it's a stone-set, immutable fucking law are just using it as an excuse to divide people up and flaunt their superiority. Did you hang out with like Karkat's ancestor too much or something? There's something in Eridan's voice that makes it clear he spent a lot of time thinking about this stuff. Something about the way he's recounting it all that makes you think he didn't learn this sort of stuff to impress people or appear woke, as the kids say. Or for any reason besides the subject factoring into his personal development in some way. Maybe he isn't so bad. Anyway, let's talk about the hemo spectrum. Yeah, seriously, have you been hanging out with Karkat's ancestor too much? Anyone lower than yellow is gutter blood trash that probably doesn't deserve the horrid life they live. There's so many contradicting stuff in that statement. Which is why I've planned so many raids on their neighborhoods on this very airship and spent so much time sniping leagues in the air and shooting holes into low blood feet. That'll show them to have less satisfactory essence coursing through the veins. you immediately fall to your knees and start throwing up on the floor? Why is this so dramatic? You quickly reassure Eridan that you didn't unceremoniously barf all over his likely priceless carpet in response to his overwhelming classist sentiments and conflicting, almost hypercritical viewpoints on different hierarchical power structures. No, you just puke your guts out for some other completely different reason. It was probably just something in the air that smelled. Something's probably just full of shit, yeah. Whatever you say, I guess. That's not the response a normal person would have to someone throwing up on their floor. You decide to hit the conversational go back button and challenge Eridan on a much more interesting topic that came up. Why isn't he very public as an ally if he's so fascinated with the subject of gender? What are you kidding? I'm not an ally. I haven't fucking done anything. Even if I were, I don't know if you've noticed from my whole quadrant situation, but people know and hate me. It's like, I've been such a relentless flirt that it's become policy at some theaters and restaurants for employees to stab specifically Eridan Ampora in the hand. What? It basically just sounds like you've been harassing people. If I annoy them, which isn't too big a deal because violet bloods like me are pretty fucking sturdy, but I suck, and I bet half of this whole planet knows it. To the extent that, like, if I openly supported something like the destigmatizing of gender non-conforming trolls, any existing groups would hate me, and anyone outside of those would use me as an excuse to deride the seriousness of it all. I don't even know how you're saying at this point. You sound really dumb. And I'm not gonna be selfish about this thing in particular. Oh, you didn't really think about it all like that? Even then, surely it wouldn't be as bad as Eridan thinks, right? At this point, I'm used to being hated. Comfortable with it, even. At least it means someone's thinking about me. There's a palpable loneliness in his words. Maybe this is why he's so desperate all the time. Anyway, let's talk about something else. Like Solix. Do you know if he has the rumored and highly sought after double bulge or not? Just curious. What? Fuck it, I'll ask it myself. You just sound like a dick all the time, man. Stop bothering people. Before you can say anything else to dissuade him from simultaneously being a huge creepy asshole to one of his friends and possibly unraveling one of the most unnecessary mysteries of troll biology, Eridan whips out a palm husk and starts frantically dialing in some numbers with extreme precision. Hey! For fuck's sake, this better not be about your ex again. Didn't I tell you a million times to stop talking to me already? First of all, don't rub it in about theft, piss blood. I can't come to your house and put a bullet through your skull. Wow. Friendship, am I right? Second of all, no, I'm here to ask something else. Do you have a fucking double bulge? Wow, what the fuck? Stab? Okay. Oh! Come on! This is the hardest job ever.